The billionaire smiled as he took his first steps on the alien world. Then he took off his helmet to breathe deeply, while his crew watched in horror. He never had wanted to go to space. It had all been about coming home. If I had known how it would have ended, I never would have gone. I promise you that. But isn't that the trick of life, after all? There is no way of knowing how things will end when we start them. But would it make a difference if we did? I remember that day, by the ocean of Mercury, when you told me that time is relative. Maybe that's the trick of life too. Time is just another dimension, you told me. We move through it like space. I still have a hard time wrapping my mind around that, if I'm being honest. How can two lives that once ran parallel drift so far apart? Anyway, I've been meaning to tell you this. Time is self-correcting. Did you know that? I didn't. But it makes sense, in the end. It's neater this way, paradox-free. If you go back in time and stop your parents from meeting, then they'll simply meet another day in another way. Time is relative, you said to me by the ocean that day, as we watched the sun sink low over the horizon. A day for us might be 1,000 years for someone else. I think of it this way. If time is self-correcting, then we're always on the same path, no matter how much we try to diverge from it. I don't want to think about free will. It's just another illusion. I also think of it this way. If time is self-correcting, then I always would have left. There is no version of our world where I don't go, one way or another. But I wonder if there's a world where you're waiting for me when I got back. I remember that day too. 4 years on Earth. 702 years here. I had no way of knowing. I want to promise you that I never would have left if I had known, but I don't think I can. If time is relative, if time is self-correcting, then I always leave, in every version of our world. I'm sorry for that. It was supposed to be a short research trip. I stayed an extra year. I made some money. I saw liquid water. I felt the sand under my feet and the oxygen in my lungs. You would love it here. I know. The humans, they need oxygen to live, yet their atmosphere is only 21% made of it. Humans are persistent and stubborn in the way they cling to life. Anyway, I didn't think I'd get stuck. I suppose no one ever does. I came back as soon as I could. I wish you could have seen the crew's faces, all contorted in horror as I pulled off my helmet and breathed in the sulfuric acid. Anyway, I found the lake where you told me time was relative. You weren't there anymore. Not in this moment. But I sat on those rocks. The clouds overhead were thick. The rains were sure to start soon. Time is a trick of perception. I know you were there. Our separation was no different than if we were in houses on opposite sides of the street. Did you look at this ocean and think of me? Did you watch the sun set and wonder where I was, lost on Earth? Time, my love, is like this. Pages of a book. We couldn't see each other, but someone else could turn those pages and see how we were connected. Me here, you there, and both of us together watching the suns set, with your head on my shoulder and my hand in yours. Every moment of our time together is real, like fragments of shattered glass catching the light. Anyway, I'm back. I'm home. If I had known how it would have ended, I never would have gone. I promise you that. But isn't that the trick of life, after all? There's no way of knowing how things will end when we start them. But would it make a difference if we did? Anyway, if time is self-correcting, then this is also true. There is no version of our world where we don't find each other, in one way or another. Please know that I will always remember you. We are real. We exist. You sat next to me and held my hand, and we loved each other, and this is real and true. Anyway, I hope you know that.